Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio. And if you're listening on the radio at WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hi, I'm Bob Bordenero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I want to welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. And in this time of upheaval, astrologically, in the third dimension, we, Mystic Radio, Robin and I, are an oasis for you to heal and to bring yourself grounded to this planet. So if you want to talk to Robin now, give us a call, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, Robin and I want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio is an experience, not an explanation, and that is truer every week we do this show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Robin Alexis. Thank you so much for joining us live. I'm thrilled that you've made a cosmic appointment with yourself. Keeping a commitment to yourself really builds on your own integrity. And especially right now, as Bob was saying, there's so much going on. We want to send many, many blessings to everyone who's going through what they're going through in Texas. Our hearts really do go out to you, and we do encourage people to donate or do whatever you can to be of service to that community. Right here on Mystic Radio, our goal is very consistent, and it is to provide you with self-empowerment. Self-empowerment to make your own decisions based on your own discernment. It's an opportunity to not surrender your free will or personal responsibility to Bob or me or anyone else, but to really become accountable for our thoughts, words, and deeds. And so, again, the intention of Mystic Radio, thank you for joining us, has always been to enhance your ability to know, trust, and then act upon your own knowing. You know, something's coming to mind right now, and this happened decades ago at this point. I was a young mom. My kids are probably maybe 7 and 5. They were in the back seat, and I had them all packed up, headed to go to the lake. And we were getting ready to go around some pretty serious curves on a road called Route 3, and I heard a voice in my head, stop right now, turn around and take the kids home. And I listened, and the kids were very angry with me, but later on that day I found out that a huge truck had jackhammered on that road, and there'd been a big pileup, and some people had lost their lives and become permanently injured. And the reason why I bring this up is that we don't know when and if in the path of our life experiences we're going to have something like a moment like I just described, or perhaps there'll be a community that's flooded or a fire or something like that. What if you as an individual have learned to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing, and you hear a little voice in your head that says take a left instead of a right, and you listen to it? Think about that as you're listening to the show.
And that is trusting your own knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you call in, or if you're on hold, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one, and she can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get the clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium, and she can talk to babies, people, or pets who've transitioned to the other side, and she can rebalance your energy.
So for the moment, I just want to bring up the idea of looking into your past lives. You know, why would that be important? If you're still running a reaction formation from a previous lifetime, it's impacting the quality of your life in this time and space. So if you don't have all of that distilled wisdom from your soul's experiences from previous lifetimes, there may be an inhibitor frequency or a block energy from you creating what is the design of the future you're choosing to create. So that's why sometimes we want to look into the past, is to retrieve what is the gem and bring it forward so that we have it to use. Now, I really love to be of service to people. That's why we have Mystic Radio, and why we do everything that we do, is so that we can be of service to you. it's important for people to understand that the particular way that I came into my own knowing is I had 3 near-death experiences. And that is pretty unusual. You know, even if somebody has 1, that's unusual enough. But take someone who's had 3. And I've had multiple interactions with different beings from different dimensions. These have provided me with an opportunity to access information that I can then share with you. And today I'm really thinking about PMH Atwater. She's a scientist who's looked into near-death experiences for decades, and she interviewed me way back when I lived in New Hampshire, which at this point is a long time ago. And she really gave me confidence to be who I was and to open up to the information that I had from these past life experiences of near death and being able to access my own past lives. I want you to be able to do that also. Where is your wisdom and how can we help you bring it forward? So if you want to know these things, please give us a call.
And take down these numbers if you want to talk to Robin. And if it's busy, call back when somebody hangs up. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Now, callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer before you get on the call with Robin. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. We're going to play the gong to clear the energy for the show today, and then Robin's going to speak and introduce a Lady of Mount Shasta recording. So, are we okay with that? Let's
Yes,
go.
we are.
All right, so clear the energy.
Yummy. Okay, so for those of you who have been listening for the show for a really long time, you know that there was a phase or a chapter in the book of Mystic Radio where the Lady of Mount Shasta would speak through me weekly, a message for the listeners. And then at one point she said, okay, I'm not going to talk through the audience anymore. Well, on the solar eclipse day, she came in and she said to me, I want you to pull up the archive of channeling that I gave to you on July 28th a year ago. And Bob and I looked it up and we found it. And at first I was listening to it and I thought, oh, I don't really like the quality. And then all of a sudden the transmission happened. It was so powerful, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you again. So here is the Lady of Mount Shasta speaking to you again, a message that she wanted you to hear from the solar eclipse day.
Greetings. This is the Lady of Mount Shasta. Welcome to the Mystic Radio Show with Robin Alexis and Bob Ordinaro. It is indeed a pleasure to join you once again and to share with you the good news that there are new energies that are upon your planet. It is time for you once again to tune into your hearts and allow your hearts to connect in with a new paradigm inner earth grid. The inner earth grid will offer you energetics of a consciousness that transmutes the law of duality and allows you to place yourself squarely into your own heart in your own heart's wisdom. As you accept this energetic technology, your heart wisdom will be opened. It will be as if you received an envelope in the mail, and this energy slides the envelope open, and you are able to open it, and inside is much wisdom. The wisdom is energetics that are for your own well-being. For some, it would be like winning the lottery. It would offer you strength and ability, fortitude, affluence, to be in your highest evolutionary patterning and to have the resources that are required to assist you in living in that particular template code. So once again, I invite you to place your hands over your heart. Give your higher selves permission to enter your hearts. Allow this ascendant aspect of yourself, known as your higher self, dwelling in your hearts, to connect with a new paradigm, inner earth grid. Enjoy. Your life is about to change. Namaste.
Namaste, Lady Shasta. Woo! You know, Bob just reminded me that she actually channeled that through me on July 28th, 2015. And then, during the solar eclipse, in those moments when we were in partial shade, she said, look that particular one up and share it with your Mystic Radio audience. And I don't know about you guys, but I felt it again when I listened to her, the ability to open up and receive the wisdom. So I hope you guys enjoyed that.
It's just pretty interesting watching Robin here, because as she hears the channel, she's popping and cracking and moving around, and it's really something. But so let's get to our calls. We're going to Kansas, and we've got Lillian from Kansas. Lillian, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi, Bob and Robin.
Hi, how may I assist you?
Well, I'm grateful to be on the show today. I was just calling for a reading.
Did you want a reading about a particular issue?
Just a general, like a present time reading.
Okay. Then what the guides are doing is showing me your energy, and you appear to be in a cylinder of an energy that in the inside of that cylinder, it's got an energy that's moving clockwise, and it's very, very gentle, a little bit of a slow, like lullaby pace, and it's like ribbons of light moving like a corkscrew vibration within that container that you're standing inside. So I'm going to go into your being and ask if this energy is serving you somehow, and I'm hearing yes, indeed, it is. And for you to begin to identify with these particular energetics. The cylinder is providing you access to what's called the vertical axis. And the vertical axis connects you from the iron core crystal in the center of the 9th dimension with the iron core crystal in the center of Mother Earth, which is in the 1st dimension. Now this energy is your own source energy. It's your own source frequency. So when you are capable, and you are now, you're opening up to it. When you're capable of aligning yourself with the pulse of all of that vibration, it allows you to be nourished and supported and lifted up in ways that are unimaginable to you in your present human form. Now, as I speak these words to you, I see that you're opening up more and more and more to this connection that you have within yourself. And I'm hearing that you've always had it, but you really toned it down. And they're showing me that the spiral energy is this light that decided somewhere in your being that it was time for you to remember who you are. What they're telling me is that you have a lot of Pleiadian energy, that probably a lot of your energy is Pleiadian. So when you want to know yourself better, it might be interesting and exciting for you to read about who are the Pleiadians, who are the Pleiadian emissaries of light, and what are they here to do, and why is it that you, as this hybrid, that's hybrid of human and Pleiadian, so present here, and why are you waking up? So tune into your own energy and begin to explore and get information and see, are there other kindred spirits? Like there may be groups online that are people who have awakened to this part of themselves, and perhaps you're being called to join your particular soul family and see where it takes you. So Lillian, that sounds pretty fun. I wish that reading was for me. But anyway, many, many blessings to you. And if you find out more about yourself, give us a call back and let us know what you find, okay?
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lillian from Kansas. And now we're coming up back to Washington, and we've got Mary from Bothell. Mary, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I have gastrointestinal issues, leaky gut. I've had it for about 30 years. I've seen MDs and naturopaths. I'm currently seeing that. And in order to feel good, I can only really eat a few things like hamburger and carrots. And so I'm rather discouraged. And I believe there is some higher being who can heal this. And I'm wondering, Robin, if you can help facilitate that.
Well, I'm getting quite a bit of information for you, but let's start with the basic thing. The
Okay.
first thing I want you to do is ask your leaky gut energy pattern in there. Is that yours, someone else's, or a combination of energy? And then you tell me what it tells you back.
I'm a little nervous, so I'm having a hard time settling down. Let's see.
You can do it. I can feel your knowing, so I'm going to trust you. And
Well, I'll say a gut thing is there's some that's not mine.
exactly. So the first step in healing ourselves is to not take on someone else's energy. And I feel that you've been doing this for a very, very long time. And there's multiple issues or multiple things that you've gathered into your gut. So it's more of a complex thing than one thing that needs to be removed.
Okay.
So there's several different like soul collectives of energies in here, and then there's other energy hosting on that energy. So I'm going to call in a being called Adonis, who is the protector of light workers in this universe. And I'm going to ask him to come to you and protect you as you take yourself back from being of service to all those things that you've gathered. There you go, your energy's starting to shift. Now I'm going to ask Bob to use the gong a little bit to move out some of, there you go, very good. Ilaka yan o kiana hui. Okay, what they're telling me is that you have actually taken in some energy not only from what we call humans, but other species in other dimensions. So you're also a very galactic presence here in human form. And you've got to learn how to be a human and not take on all this other energy. Now, I am starting to see it clear. Now, are you getting a sense of that? Just answer yes or no. Do you
I feel a lot of energy in my gut area.
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
I've got right now.
All right, well, that's great. So let's just keep calling out what isn't yours. Thank it, bless it. You know, maybe it was confused, and just let it go on to its own next highest vibration. And then let's see what's going on with you. And I'm hearing that you've identified with all this other energy. So the next layer would be for you to recognize your own individual consciousness and allow yourself to release what they call the reception control line. The reception control line goes between the individual consciousness and collective consciousness. In this case, your reception control line has had a backwash, not only from the collective consciousness of humans, but the collective consciousness of other beings in other dimensions. And that, because you're so multidimensional, it flowed through the reception control line into your individual consciousness and then into your body. So not only do we want to have things that aren't yours leave the place where you identified that energy as part of your individual consciousness, which isn't truth, we also ask for that frequency to be recalibrated. And then let's go ahead in and clear. There's energy now in your head that needs to be clear. Okay, so the first place where the gut issues happens is actually in your head. The organ where I'm seeing it coming in on is called the corpus callosum, if I'm actually saying that correctly. From my understanding, that organ manages the left and right brain hemisphere. You have a left brain that's very human-based. Your right hemisphere brain is extraordinarily multidimensional. So what I would like to do is ask for harmonizing so that you can move into a whole-brained, whole-bodied, wholehearted way of being who you are in your individual consciousness in the expression of yourself through this body without having a leaking reception control line. So your beingness, your fact, the fact that you're very expansive, but you're also human, that individual consciousness got confused because of that reception control line. That energy literally leaked into you and therefore created the leaky gut. So what I'd like to do right now is just offer you an initiation from my heart to yours, where you can see, by me seeing you, what exactly is your individual consciousness, and allow yourself to be that energy, be that soul in this body. And so it is. Amen. And I do suggest, Mary, that if this continues after, say, even 3 more days, you might want to book a session with me, because this pattern is pretty fixed in there.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even if you create a healing, if you can't hold the healing, you're going to slide back into an old pattern. So you may just need some support through this process, okay?
Thank you very much. Wow.
Yeah, no
it.
kidding, huh?
That was big. So anybody out there, you want to talk to Robin today, you can hear some of the things that she can do. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We will be back after these messages.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Are you waiting for the government to save planet Earth for you? You can start saving the planet and yourself by committing to chemical-free living. Have you figured out that buying organic foods and products are a better investment than getting sick from poison, pesticide-infested foods and products that cause you to lose time, energy, and money, and maybe even your life? We are all responsible for saving the planet, and by choosing a chemical-free lifestyle, we can obtain that goal. Think about it. If the answer is yes, join Robin Alexis and Bob Bordenaro in their Young Living way of life. Young Living is a worldwide company creating a Save the Planet movement with their chemical-free, organic products that come from their own organic farms around the world. They have organic essential oils, naturally derived skincare and makeup, and baby-safe essential oils free from harmful ingredients. All natural, non-toxic pet products and natural effective alternatives to traditional cleaning products. They even have naturally derived vegan sunscreen. To learn more about this cleaner and healthier way of life, go to the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com and click on the Young Living link. Find out why millions of people around the world are using Young Living products. Choose health for you, your family, and Mother Earth now. And there's even a way for you to make some extra money if you like the products. And maybe a way for you to change careers too, if that interests you. Visit the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. That's RobinAlexis.com and click on the Young Living link. Join Robin Alexis and Bob Bordenaro to see how you can make a difference in your world and begin to join the movement to save Mother Earth. It's up to each and every one of us. Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful Golden Healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com. or email Bob at RobinAlexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Tell your friends about Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And I'm sure you guys have been hearing the Robert Coxon music playing in the background. Again, for those of you who have been listening to Mystic Radio for the past 12 years, you may have noticed the difference in the frequency as we are able to offer you the Robert Coxon music. It's really a wonderful, peaceful way to raise your frequency. So you might want to Google Robert Coxon, Coxon, and learn about all the different albums that he has. And Bob and I have been having a blast playing with things, but let's see what Bob has to say about that.
And the music, it is, if you can hear it, and you can probably hear it under when we're talking, is healing music. Mm-hmm. So all his music is channeled healing music. Him and his partner are just amazing, amazing couple. And so that's about Robert's music.
Mm-hmm. And Bob and I have been having a lot of fun with the Young Living Oils. If you're not following me on Robin Alexis' Facebook page, you're missing out on some pretty interesting things that I've caught Bob doing with the essential oils. But we'll see if anybody calls in around that.
Oh, my goodness. You scared me on that one, honey.
Good. Let's take some calls now.
Okay. Yes, we will get you threw me all off. But if you do want a one-on-one session with Robin Alexis, you can check our website, robinalexis.com. Go to the Mystic Store, or you can call me at 530-859-2499. And now we'll get back to some of our calls. We have Vega from New York. Vega, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Hi. Thank you for
Hi.
my call.
How may we serve you?
Well, I think today what I'm most needing is I'm feeling a lot of frustration. And it's kind of like this energy of impossibility around what I'm doing in my life right now. Ever since the eclipse, I've felt like I need to move. In fact, it's been so strong that if I owned a car, I would just pack up and hit the road.
We've been hearing that a lot lately from people, that they're getting a call to move. So what I'm feeling with you is that you're in a process of shedding energy. If you were a snake, you'd be shedding a skin. If you were, the type of bug that sheds something and then, grows something new underneath it, you're definitely in that process. So there's an incredible amount of movement in your field. And so part of what's going on for you is I think you're feeling that shedding process of that old energy. But I'm also feeling like a restlessness in your legs. And when I look at the restlessness, there seems to be a place where you're a little ungrounded, and that's okay too, because the grounding system you were using with the energy framework that you had before was very compatible. But in order for you to feel like you have a connection to Mother Earth, not only with this new energy that you're birthing, you would feel like you need to move, or get on the move, because you're literally shifting how you're connecting in with Mother Earth. So I'm going to take a moment and just call in your new grounding rods, your new grounding system. And the Lady of Mount Shasta is coming back in again here, and she's going to channel live now. And back in the day on Mystic Radio, she would teach a technique that she's having me teach to you again. And that is the technique to become at one with your joy taproots. Now for women, that comes from the second chakra, where your grounding cords go from the second chakra all the way down into the iron core crystal of Mother Earth. And then you coat over that, like bark on a tree, the joy taproots. And you really ground in your joy, and you connect it in with this sustenance, this iron core crystal inside of Mother Earth. The Lady of Mount Shasta calls that the fountain of youth. She says that energy was placed there eons ago by a team or a group of beings who knew that as humans evolved and remembered who they were, they would need access to this particular energy. But that energy will only fuel joy. So you need, yeah, there you go. I can feel your energy shifting. Are you able to feel the difference in your body? Just please say yes or no.
I felt something.
Okay. So let's, as you're aligning your energy with joy and the joy tap roots, and you're grounding in this new energy. Let's also ask that your Earth Star chakra, that's about 6 inches below your feet, becomes very activated and very amplified. That particular chakra carries your soul records, and for you to shed the old and bring in the new, you really need to, there you go, right there, that's beautiful. You need to be able to feel grounded on that Earth Star chakra, which means that anywhere you go, you're always standing on the Earth Star chakra, so you're always grounded. It's not a particular spot. It's that place that you connect to within yourself that allows you to be a cosmic being, but also be in human form, fully supported by energies that are in the unseen world. But nonetheless, there you go. Now your energy is really shifting. That's beautiful. Well, the Lady of Shasta is showing me keys to a car, and she's asking for you to be willing to receive in an unexpected way the gift of a vehicle.
Yes.
With a full tank of gas and even some gas cards, because it is time for you to move, and you do need a vehicle as well as your new energy system. So she's showing me you being gifted a car somehow, and I'm really glad you said yes. I can feel that. So feel the luck of the Blarney Stone, the four-leaf clover, and just really say yes to receiving a brand new car. I'm hearing it's a brand new car. So
okay.
Have some fun with that.
Wow.
Just what I wanted.
Again, I'll take these readings that people are having today. This is really cool. I want to be part Pleiadian and get a new car. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vega. And if you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. And we will be back after these messages.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately when you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on RobinAlexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at RobinAlexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Robin Alexis and Bob have created the Mystic Sunset House for you to experience your vacation in an environment surrounded with beautiful art, statues, crystals, blown glass, and sacred objects. Their goal in creating the Mystic Sunset House was to surround you with beautiful things with high vibrations, all blessed and infused with love prayers by Robin Alexis. Robin and Bob invite you to experience the energy of bliss, relaxation, and peace when you visit the Mystic Sunset House. Located at the foot of the Olympic Mountains, on the bluff directly overlooking the Strait of Juan de Fuca in Port Angeles, Washington, the Mystic Sunset House is a tranquil place of peace. Plan your vacation here as soon as possible, and then watch as you claim ownership with the fairies of this delightful abode. You will return year after year after year to watch the world-class sunsets, rainbows, and wildlife at the Mystic Sunset House while having access to the Olympic National Park only moments away. You can view the Mystic Sunset House right from the homepage at robinalexis.com. Call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Once again, view the Mystic Sunset House at robinalexis.com and call Squim Vacation Rentals at 800-397-2256 for rental details. Come and build your memories at the Mystic Sunset House. Your soul can use it.
Essential oils have enhanced lives for thousands of years. Essential oils are extractions from plants cultivated into a variety of uses, from cosmetic and dietary purposes to spiritual and religious, extracted through careful steam distillation, resin tapping, and cold pressing. The purest essential oils are far more powerful than the botanicals from which they come. The hosts of Mystic Radio, Robin and Bob, are passionate about introducing you to the benefits of Young Living Organic FDA-approved essential oils. Young Living oils are at the forefront of bringing this ancient tradition to you, the modern user. Robin and Bob are proud to introduce the Mystic Radio audience to the emotional, physical, and spiritual wellness that can be truly life-changing with these essential oils. To learn more about Young Living oils, visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. Click the Robin Alexis Young Living Oils link and start making essential oils part of your daily regime, designed to assist you to have a better quality of experience in your life. Visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com and join the Young Living Essential Oil lifestyle.
No other station delivers this much variety. Alternative Talk 1150.
Or this much good stuff. This is Mystic Radio. Welcome back. And you are on today from mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday or Friday, as Wednesday or Sunday, it's Mystic Radio.
And you heard about the Mystic Sunset House. You know, there's hundreds of vacation rentals in the Port Angeles, Washington area, but there's less than 10 that allow you to bring your pets. So if that's who you like to take a vacation with, you really ought to look at the Mystic Sunset House. It's really cool. And you can bring your beloved pets with you. And, you know, the way that I initially programmed that home, absolutely everything that we placed in that home, from a washcloth to a crystal to a dish, everything I held in my hand, and I rated it and I blessed it, and I asked that people would experience exquisite love and joy when they were there. So I hope when you do go visit the Mystic Sunset House, with your pets or not, that you feel that love and you feel that support and grace and opportunity to relax. So you are invited to the Mystic Sunset House.
And September, there is great weather out in the Olympic Peninsula.
It's really the best time to go off season, because you don't have as much traffic, but you still can do all the same things you did in the summer.
And there's really not a lot of traffic anyway in Port Angeles. So, but September's a great, great month. The weather is fantastic. Okay, we're going to Germany.
Great.
Want to go to Germany?
Yes.
Okay, welcome. We're going to have TA from Germany. Welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin.
Hi. Thanks so much for taking my call. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm calling because I have a question for my my current partner, my boyfriend. He has been experiencing a lot of chronic pain in his Achilles tendons and also in his hip area. And we were at an osteopath yesterday that has an excellent reputation, and he's been seeing him for quite a while, but the pains are not getting better. It seems like they're actually getting worse. And I'm wondering if you can see a metaphysical or spiritual root to some of these joint issues he has been having.
Yeah, there's several things presenting. First of all, he is hosting energy that's not his own, but also his body is running past life experiences as if he's still in those past lives. So the first thing that I feel needs to happen is soul retrieval. So I'm going to go to the overlighting diva of his Akashic records and see, oh wow, he's got quite a bit here that's going on. The first image that they're showing me is a ship, And it's the kind of ship with the big sails. I couldn't tell you what year this type of thing was, maybe 1600s, 1700s. And I can see he is, I guess you would call him the captain of this ship. And there's a nice wind. There's a good billow in the sails, and it's clipping right along just fine. And then somebody behind him does something essentially stupid, and something rolled over and hit him in the back of his Achilles heel area. And I can see him immediately hitting the floor of the ship. And I can feel a lot of men running to him and trying to help him. And actually I can see them trying to get him up. And he did, oh goodness, he really cut like right through. I don't know what all the energy is back there in the body, but he cut through a lot. And essentially I'm seeing what ended up happening is he got an infection in it, perhaps gangrene, I don't know, but something that in a ship environment, they weren't able to save his life. And it was an accident, but I'm feeling like he really wanted to get home. This is moving me to tears, actually. So if I start crying, it's because this was a very successful shipping trip. Whatever they were doing, they were on their way back home. It was very benevolent. They had wonderful things in the ship, great guys, wonderful situation. And this particular man in particular really wanted to get home to his wife. They absolutely adored each other. It wasn't phony baloney. It was a beautiful relationship. They were children, just a lovely human being. And so the angst that he felt is very woven into him. And honestly, I'm feeling like you might be the wife that he was trying to get home to. And him being with you, it feels like it's really aggravating that he doesn't realize that he did make it. Yeah, here we go. The energy's starting to shift. Excuse me, but that was just, wow. Unrequited love is such a tough one, isn't it? Here we go. The energy's starting to shift. And the other entity energy that I'm seeing in him are the ship people who were with him. They were heartbroken that this happened. And certainly the guy that caused the accident really, really is sad, and that energy is stuck in him too. So let's just take a moment and allow for, oh my God, this is really stirring me up. It's bringing me to how recently there's been these ship accidents, like on the John McCain ship and the oils and colliding and everything. It's like these men really love each other, and yet they have lives outside of what they're doing. So I'm just feeling into, okay, here it is, it's starting again. Bob, would you play the gong here and just let this go? And if you can know that there it is right there. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whew.
Oh, wow.
How are you feeling?
Can I just tell you that, this is very strange because we live on an island between Germany and Denmark. And I'm looking at framed photographs of ships right now that he has all over the house.
Oh my God, I've got God bumps all over me. And again, I'm just moved to tears. I mean, I never thought about how many men back in the day were at sea trying to get home to their loved ones, and their loved ones were waiting for them to come home. And then you'd never really know what happened. They just never showed up again. Or, well, in this case, you would have known because the ship did make it back. But still, there's all these layers of things that when you start thinking about it, your heart, it's like, we get so,
Hello?
I guess we're right here, but we got to go, I think, to no, I don't know.
Hello?
Bob's like telling me to go ahead. She can't hear us.
I wasn't telling you anything.
Well, she can't hear me.
Okay.
So
we got a technical problem.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you want to finish the reading? If she can hear you or not, she can listen on the recorded call.
Okay. Let me see what Spirit. Okay, Spirit does want me to stay with the call. Usually that doesn't happen. Okay, we have like a light being who looks like a jokester. He's got, how a jokester dresses and you see him on like a deck of cards, and he's coming in and he's jingling his little bells that are all around him, and he just says, "Hey Robin, we got to lighten this show up. You got too deep." So, okay, on that note, Now the call is complete. So thank you so much, TA from Germany, and God bless you both. Glad you two reunited.
Okay, I think she had some phone problems, and we are in Mercury in
Okay.
retrograde. So anyway, thank you, TA. You can finish up. I believe you were on mute because the call was having a problem. So we need to get to Carol from Manchester, Washington. Carol, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You're on with Robin.
Okay, this is Carol in Manchester. Is that who you want?
Yes, we want Carol in Manchester. Carol in Manchester. You're on with Robin.
How may we serve you?
With Robin.
Okay, you're on the radio, Carol.
I'm on. Yeah. Okay, speaking of pets, Robin, would you please look at my cat Rowdy and specifically see if anything's going on with his thyroid and kidneys, please?
Okay, first of all, I'm getting his kidneys. I feel like his kidneys are shutting down. Is he displaying that type of behavior?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just see what Rowdy wants. Okay, so he's very stressed. I can see that. And I'm looking at his kidneys to see. Okay, yep, there is a way to begin to correct them. What we're going to do is call in adrenaline from another source and like supply him from a unit. Okay, here it is. I can feel the correction coming in for him. So what happened is for some reason his left and right kidneys stopped communicating efficiently, and there could be a variety of reasons why that would have happened. But in order to correct it, we need to look at like the etheric hormones, the etheric adrenaline, step it back and look at what's going on like with his chakras and see, is there a way to correct the physicality? And in that I'm hearing yes, there is. And so I'm continuing to back it up. And I'm going to when he was a kitten, and I'm feeling something to do with a trauma-related issue when he was a kitten. I'd say about, it feels like it's about 6 weeks old, and I can feel and hear the sounds of a man with heavy boots. And I feel like someone was very rough with him, and it really stressed him out. And for some reason, he is having an emotional release of that. So I'm going to call in the vibration of the essence of patchouli, the essential oil patchouli, because I know for humans what it says is it helps to release emotion. So I'm just going to offer the energy of that to Rowdy and see if he can let go of that. Yep, there it is right there. It's starting to move. And now I can hear him purring in the inner plane. And I can feel a correction in the kidneys and in the adrenals. And I'm going to step it back to the thyroid now. And what would you say is going on with the thyroid? What is it that you're aware of? Have you had it diagnosed, or is it, running too hot, too cold? What's your idea of what's going on with his thyroid?
Well, I thought that he's lost a whole lot of weight, and I thought his thyroid might be hyperactive because of that, causing that weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
Carol, did you have him checked out?
Not by a vet.
Okay, I do. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
By a medical intuitive, yeah.
Okay, because I'm getting the same thing, that it's running too high speed. So let's talk to his thyroid and see if it's willing to change its story. Now that's actually unrelated to what I just picked up on his kidney adrenal area. This is something that is an aging process. So let's see, with humans we can call in the quantum healing energy. Let's see if Rowdy can call in his quantum vibrational healing and kind of put it right around his thyroid. And I'm seeing that the etheric blueprint for his thyroid is still very healthy. So there's got to be a way that energy between the etheric and the physical isn't communicating so that his physical thyroid can function correctly. Yeah. So let's look at why that's running the way it is. And I'm seeing a variety of reasons presenting in here. So it's not one thing that I can kind of zoom in on. So you know what? I don't feel that I can on the air break that down, how many different things that I see affecting the thyroid. I think for him, Do you have access to the Reiki portals on my website, or you can't access the website right now?
No.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on, and I'm actually asking other people who are listening who can get on robinalexis.com. I would like to ask you to please turn on the Reiki portal that has the violet flame on it too, and turn it on for Rowdy. And let's all send him healing to the communication between his etheric blueprint of his thyroid and his physical thyroid, so that he can actually begin to experience health and wellness in his body again. Do we have your permission as Cat Mama to do that, Carol?
Oh, that's fantastic. I would love that.
Okay, great. Let's see what we can do for Rowdy.
And we will do that here also.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, great. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. This is Mystic Radio. We will be back after these messages.
Are you waiting for the government to save planet Earth for you? You can start saving the planet and yourself by committing to chemical-free living. Have you figured out that buying organic foods and products are a better investment than getting sick from poison, pesticide-infested foods and products that cause you to lose time, energy, and money, and maybe even your life? We are all responsible for saving the planet, and by choosing a chemical-free lifestyle, we can obtain that goal. Think about it. If the answer is yes, join Robin Alexis and Bob Bordenaro in their Young Living way of life. Young Living is a worldwide company creating a Save the Planet movement with their chemical-free, organic products that come from their own organic farms around the world. They have organic essential oils, naturally derived skincare and makeup, and baby-safe essential oils free from harmful ingredients. All natural, non-toxic pet products and natural effective alternatives to traditional cleaning products. They even have naturally derived vegan sunscreen. To learn more about this cleaner and healthier way of life, go to the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com and click on the Young Living link. Find out why millions of people around the world are using Young Living products. Choose health for you, your family, and Mother Earth now. And there's even a way for you to make some extra money if you like the products. And maybe a way for you to change careers too, if that interests you. Visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com and click on the Young Living link. Join Robin Alexis and Bob Bordenaro to see how you can make a difference in your world and begin to join the movement to save Mother Earth. It's up to each and every one of us.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on robinalexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Find out the latest about your favorite shows on Alternative Talk 1150. Check out 1150kknw.com.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it is Wednesday or Sunday, it is Mystic Radio.
And I do encourage you to visit robinalexis.com. We just talked about the Reiki portals. And those of you who are willing to, please turn it on and let's send some energy to the cat Rowdy and see if we can't heal his thyroid. And while you're there, why don't you put those other portals on for yourself as well, for yourself, for your family, maybe even to send a Reiki energy for swift resolution of issues in Texas. You know, so whatever we can do, donate, donate the energy of Reiki, whatever it is, let's be doing it all for each other, because that's what we're here to do, to be supportive of one another. And when you're at robinalexis.com, you also will have the opportunity to click on our YouTube link that you can subscribe for free, and then you'll get emails when the shows go up, and then you can re-listen and you can learn whatever it is that was the gem that you might have been driving down the road going, hey, I want to remember that. Well, you can. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis, or just go to robinalexis.com and click on that link. Now, also, I'm discovering, especially since the solar eclipse, that people I've been working with are having issues with past life things that have sort of come out of storage, and they're wonking people in their relationships or their health or whatever. So if you have ever thought about having a session with me, I really encourage you to think about clearing your past life issues. So I'm right here for you if you need me.
And we want to thank all our wonderful callers today. You make the show what it is. Thanks to Eric back in the studio for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio from mystical Mount Shasta. We will see you next Wednesday, 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
And remember to please the fairies, buy and eat organic food.
This is Mystic Radio.